Well guys, it's starting to finally feel like winter. As you can tell, it snowed overnight. The Supra is absolutely covered. The M3 is absolutely covered. You can't even see the cars. It really sucks though, because this car, although it's all-wheel drive, is on summer tires. 295s, mind you. And then the Supra is rear-wheel drive, and it's on Westlakes. So neither of these cars are really ready for the snow, but yet here we are. Now, if you're wondering, well, Eamon, you have an X5. Wouldn't you drive that in the snow? Well, I would, but yeah. Update on the X5, hopefully soon, maybe, who knows. Now I had some other content to film, some mods and some stuff to do to the cars, but since we have snow, we might as well enjoy it. Now I was debating what car to take out in the snow, the Supra or the M3, and honestly, I decided on the M3. Again, the Supra being rear wheel drive with Westlakes, probably a bad idea, but at least the M3, we have some good summer tires and it's all-wheel drive. Now, mind you guys, look, obviously if it was really snowing that bad, I wouldn't do this. The roads are mainly clear, so really I'm doing it because I just like to be out in the snow. Like even looking at the background of the camera, I just think it looks cool, so I kind of want to go out and enjoy it. And for those of you who don't experience snow, you can kind of enjoy it with me. I will also see if we can find a parking lot or something, put the M3 into rear-wheel drive, and have some fun, but no promises because they're probably all cleared out at this point. It snowed overnight and it's now like 8:30 a.m. or something like that, so the snow's been on the ground for a little while now. You guys can tell my road is mainly cleared. It's not that part right over there, it's actually the second part. So we're probably gonna be like a little bit of a snow plow with this front lip, but that's okay. By the way, I'm not gonna be completely irresponsible. I will at least clean the windshield and all that. It's actually a decent amount of snow. What is that, like 4 inches? That's plenty, guys. All right, I cleaned off enough snow, but before we get inside the car and turn on all of the frosters and all that, let's get a cold start, like an actual cold start. I'm telling you guys, the camera, the mic does not do this car justice. Every time I hear it on camera, I'm like, it sounds so much better in person. Even Mike the other day was saying, your car sounds louder than I thought. I'm like, yeah, because this mic just won't capture it. By the way, fun fact, although you have to go into this menu, which I hate for the climate control, if you do want the defrosters, they are actual physical buttons right over here, which is nice. So we're gonna let that run for a little while because yeah, I still can't see nothing. I'm really curious to see how this car is gonna do in the snow. Oh, yeah, it's not very grippy, but hopefully the all-wheel drive system can save us here and there. You know what? I don't feel it. Oh, I heard some grinding noises. We're probably rubbing on something. But yeah, it's not doing too bad. Let's clear some snow. Sorry if this isn't the best angle, by the way, guys. My mount for my GoPro to do like the proper POVs, I left in the X5 stupidly before that car kind of, you know, got sent away. So this is the best I got, but it's actually nice because I can just swing the camera around like this. Like I can just, you know, do that. So anyway, it's kind of cool. Anyways, for those who keep on asking me about the wrap, like why am I not taking off the wrap? This is why. Because right now with the salt and all that, unfortunately, the under tray or the underbelly of the car is gonna get ruined. It's gonna get destroyed. But at least the paint is getting protected. So the wrap is already on the car. I might as well just leave it on. Like there's no point in rushing to get it off. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the wrap on until after the winter, after all the salt and all that. But during the spring, we will take off the wrap. Am I gonna rewrap the car? I don't know. I kind of want to, I kind of don't. Part of me is just like, I just want to leave the cars black. We did it. I think we found an unplowed parking lot. That was fun. Honestly, once you put the car into full all-wheel drive with full traction, like, it does stick pretty well. But when you do put into rear-wheel drive, yeah, it's definitely fun. That's one of the biggest things with this M3 is the fact that you can have an all-wheel drive beast when you want it for launches and things like that. And then you can have rear-wheel drive to have fun with. Like, that's awesome, man. You have the best of both worlds. And also, it looks pretty cool in the snow. Like, it's just out of its element. Like, this car does not look like it belongs out here, but yet it is out here. This makes it so much cooler. We have a whole bunch of snow stuck onto the fender liner and all that. The front lip is actually not as covered as I thought it would be. That's just from previous. I never actually cleaned off the front lip. Look at this. I don't even want to touch that. That's nasty snow. Ooh. Yeah, that's gross. I shouldn't have touched that. Oops. I don't know, guys. Like, there's just something cool about a sports sedan. It's not, I don't want to say sports car because that might trigger some people. A sports sedan out here in the snow. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'll take the stock wheels and put some winter tires on it and really properly drive this thing in like proper snow, because I know, guys, this isn't, people are gonna comment like, oh, that's not a winter snowstorm. That's nothing. Yeah, you're right, it's not. But again, it's literally summer tires. We have Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, 295s all around. So not only summer tires, we have wide summer tires, which wide tires are not good in the snow or in the rain. You don't want a wider track. You want to be able to disperse the snow or the rain outside away from the tire as fast as possible. So wider tire is just gonna extend that process. So this thing is really not set up for the snow, other than the fact that it's all-wheel drive. By the way, the one thing I'm thinking is like, it's probably gonna be a struggle to get back into my driveway. Let's find out. But before we do, just one last time. All right, we're done. So the only reason why I'm worried about this driveway is because obviously it is not cleaned at all. But we're gonna see. This is gonna be the final test for the M3 in the snow. You guys can see just how like snowy it is. By the way, this is the mayhem I have to go through just to get this car inside the driveway because it's so annoyingly low. All right, we are lined up. Let's try to do this one shot. We're doing okay. Oh, I spoke too soon. We're slipping a little bit. Oh no, we're good. We made it. We are chilling. That was actually a lot easier than I thought. I shouldn't have doubted the M3. All right, we are back home safe and sound. It was a short drive, guys. I know. Oh, I almost slipped. Nothing too crazy. I'm obviously not gonna go wild. I'm not that type of person. I'm also not a professional driver. If those donuts were bad or one, my foot slipped. All right, it wasn't intentional, first of all. And then second of all, yeah, I'm not a professional driver. It is what it is. I don't care. It was fun regardless. But yeah, shout out to the M3 for killing it in the snow. I parked horribly, by the way. I'm realizing I left way too much space on this side. But shout out to the M3, man. It looks so good in the snow, for starters. And then just, yeah, like overall did pretty well. If I went and got some like proper winter tires, this thing would absolutely crush it, I think. Clearance is bad, but otherwise it would crush it. For the Supra, what I'm thinking is, for these stock wheels, I'm probably gonna get all seasons. So I'm thinking maybe like Michelin Pilot Sport AS's or all seasons. That way we can be a little more, you know, weatherproof, because this thing, rear wheel drive, I'd love to put some like performance summer tires on it, but I think that would just be an absolute nightmare. But maybe once we get aftermarket wheels for this thing, which we will do eventually, just not anytime soon because they are so expensive. At that point, we'll put some performance summer tires on the aftermarket wheels, run those during the summer, and then otherwise in the winter, in the snow, every other time, we'll run the stock wheels on some all seasons. If you guys are wondering, my plan is to daily drive the Supra, not the M3. for a few reasons. One, the Supra is actually way better on gas, which is crazy because this is a proper sports car. That's more of like a sports sedan. But the Supra is way better on gas. When I drive to work, you know, it's just gonna save me money. And then also, the Supra is a rebuilt title. So if I'm driving and God forbid somebody hits me or I crash, you know, it's already rebuilt. But the M3 is obviously all original, you know, and I kind of want to keep it that way. So less stress when driving the Supra. And then lastly is the mileage. I know some people hate on me. I just hit 5,000 miles on the M3 after 2 years. Well, more like a year and a half. In May, it'll be 2 years officially. But, you know, if I don't need to drive this car just to commute to work, why would I? When I can just drive the Supra. And honestly, the Supra still has a whole bunch of convenience features. It's funny because I'm pointing at the Supra, you can't even see it because of the snow. But the Supra still has a whole bunch of like safety features, the heads up, the cruise control, blind spot monitoring. It's still a really nice and comfortable and safe car to drive. And then the M3, I just drive when I really want to have fun. I take it on like date nights with my wife. My wife will actually drive it. She loves this car. But anyways, guys, next video will be more like actual, you know, working on the cars again, the things that I usually like to do and things I usually do on this channel. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you want to see more stuff like this, definitely let me know. But anyways, with that said, this video is pretty much done and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.